Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. There it is, Polyculture. It was the coffee beans. Oh, I'm full. Let's go outside and dump off some inventory. We'll come back in and treat our family like a group of humans. Yeah, and I'm too full to even do that. Alright. Let's get rid of the rock, and then we'll come back. Perfect. That got rid of a few things, and we'll get rid of our gems, I guess. I don't need to pack those around. Somebody sent us a letter. Hey, I found this in the drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it. Pam. Pam, you might be getting that back for Christmas. There's a high probability, Pam. My dearest Pamela. Let's drink our coffee. All in weird order. Good morning, I made us some coffee. Oh, good. My morning just wouldn't be complete without a keg of coffee. That's the same. We're both drinking kegs of coffee today. Oh, I don't have my stuff on me. Fine. Completely backwards. Well, now I'm not even worried about any of my like growth stuff down here. So now we can just grow things that we want to have that will be good for, I guess, putting in a keg. So I guess I'll just grow star fruit in the house, I suppose. I don't know. But that worked out well. Okay. Grab this. So what are we looking at here? It's the 19th. We still got a little bit of time. Perfect. That's what we like to see. That's all done smelting. Yeah, I'll say. Okay, we got ourselves some resin, so we can go make a few kegs today. What is that about? 9? 9 kegs. It's a start. I do feel like we have... Oh, no, I don't have water. Oh, I do. I did bring water. Oops. Should have brought that with me. Yeah, I think my brain was like, which mine are we going to? Any mine. Could be anywhere. I don't know what we're doing today, so I'm not going to dump off too much stuff. We might still be going and doing fun things. Okay, I'm just going to keep burning down coffee here. Oh, why didn't I make the kegs while I was going? Because my brain is on another wavelength. That's why. Oh my gosh. We can go make 9 kegs. Now that I got all out of whack here, my head's all over the place. Oh, I can make 4. I need iron bars. That's what we're waiting for. Is what we'll wait, I think, for those. Okay, I don't need these, don't need those. Don't need these, don't need those, don't need these, don't need those. Sell the diamonds. 10 bars there. Ah, that's what it is. So I've got 57. Yeah, this is good. So it wasn't the most amount of stuff, but it was enough to make a real difference. So I think we'll really notice that. Okay, are you just going to take forever? Is that what's going on here? I think that's the plan. Eh. Maybe there's something there, but... Whoa, 7 deluxe retaining soils. Man, I like it when you get like something really good like that. That's always blows me away. That was a nice amount of stuff. Okay, let's put some more in here. Oh, I need more coal, do I? Well, here she coal. Alright. 8. Yeah, we're gonna need to smelt some more wood, aren't we? Okay, so now we're out of oak resin. And also... Yeah, we're gonna burn through resources quick. Okay, let's get some more... Oh, we got jade up. That's cool. Okay. And I'm kind of wondering when we have crops coming in. I feel like it's a bit... Oh, I was worried that I was going to see kegs up. Thinking, not yet, please. Not yet. Okay. That was pretty generous here. Oh. Okay. And one more here. That's it for now. I must have some more down in the other area, right? Sure thing, boss. We got piles. Yeah, I don't know how easy it'd be for me to continuously keep up with this. Speaking of continuously keep up, oh, I missed one there. Should go and check on all of our animal products here. So we'll clear out 2, 4, 6, and I need 1. So on one hand we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then that's times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 64, and minus, you know, these ones, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 64 minus 18, what is that, 48, maybe? So I don't know, like 50. Let's just say we need 50 more kegs. So yeah, it's going to be a bit, I think. Okay, so the rest of that'll take a bit. I mean, I've got 11 copper and 12 iron. So, you know, that we've kind of kept up. I do feel like if I manage that amount, that would be astounding. I don't know that that's, you know, how easy that'll be to do, but pretty good. Okay, let's go put these coffee beans away. Yeah, so yeah, I'm walking way too slow. There's got to be a hitch here. Put those beans. And put this other bean. Alright. Let's go and check on our wood we were grinding down. Yeah, that's predictably done. That's another one. I shouldn't need that much, ultimately, if I just kind of nibble at this. I feel like I planted another batch of trees out in the quarry. Alright. So think about what have I been up to lately? It's been oddly hectic, and I haven't had a lot of time for many different things lately. It's been a weird little bit. I had some work done on my house. It's an old house and it had some weird issue, so I need to get that dealt with. So that kind of chewed up a bunch of time. Also messed up my recording schedule because, you know, people banging on your house. I had old house that needed soffits, just a bit under your gutters, but it's mine were all old and stuccoed, and it was starting to fail. And I can do handy stuff, but I've never done that. So I was like, I'm gonna leave that to somebody who knows what they're doing. That is not left for me. So anyway, that was took quite a while actually, surprisingly. But it was removing stucco on an old house when you're trying not to destroy the whole thing is an ordeal unto itself. And it was pretty thick, tenacious old stucco, so it's gnarly to work with. But anyway, it was done. But I also, that stuff like that preoccupies my brain, and I just kind of get into a weird, I just want that to be done. So I don't know, it's like I'm doing anything to it, but it's I obsess about it, I guess. So I haven't done a ton. I watched I don't know, whatever I was watching, I finished watching a bunch of stuff, and then watched I watched a bunch of Shameless, and which yeah, I've been enjoying. But anyway, I've been working on a mental thesis about that show. It's a weird show, but it like represents this weird. I guess I'll try and articulate as I'm doing this here. It's a very odd thing. The idea of no, that's not where I want to go at all, is it? It is. Okay. This in the desert. Oh no, there's nothing here. Okay, we're out. Both shows that have like anti-heroes, kind of, because it definitely, you cannot see William H. Macy as being like a great like character in many ways. Like he's kind of so horrible. And then, like that, the horrible characters, it feels like as a show, it's like a cross between the Trailer Park Boys, which I don't know. I'm assuming other people know what that is now. It was a very Canadian thing. For the longest time. Let's get rid of these rocks here. But I think it expanded. But it was yeah, it's basically literally what it sounds like. A bunch of people that live in a trailer park. Out in I don't know where it's supposed to. It takes place, I think, out in Truro, or it's filmed out in Truro. So I don't know where exactly. Which is weird. I've known multiple people that live there over the years, and it's not a big place. It's about people being terrible, kind of. I mean, not entirely, but it's both about class. It's a commentary on class, but also about people behaving badly, which is, I think a very, what's the word? Okay, what do I want to have here? I'm going to have this. It's a very, like, the era of, like, Larry David. There's a lot of shows where characters, It's Always Sunny is a great example. But I was thinking earlier once of, like, Trailer Park Boys and, just shows where bad stuff happens to, like, everybody. Like, all the characters seem to get kind of, dunked on. It's not great. But their commentaries often, like, they're kind of politically loaded at the same time, so they're not just like an exploitation of, the underclass or whatever, and it's not just like, look at this disaster or making fun of it. It's a commentary about, wealth and capitalism, and so they're more interesting than just, it's a funky looking one today. They're more interesting than, I think there's multiple ways to read them, and the straight reading is often just like, oh, it's like terrible people doing terrible things, and you can tell the writers definitely had a heyday on Shameless. Like, it was like, can we do this? Can we, pressure nozzle, that's not bad. They're like, can we get away with this? Can we make the characters do or say these things? And I think you can see them rubbing their hands giddy with glee when they did some of the things that they did. Without spoiling for those who have not watched or intend to watch. I mean, some of the things you're just like, they're not gonna, they did, geez. It's that kind of stuff, which can be entertaining and tiresome. I think it's just exhausting, because you're like, it becomes a thing for itself. Sometimes. And I think I maybe have hit that point, where it's like, there's not really a lot of boundaries left to be pushed, I feel like. I don't know. At any rate, it's not bad. It is hit and miss. It feels like it starts by the second season. It starts getting a little bit redundant. I don't know if that changes. I'm only in the middle of season 2. So it's, wow, there's so many monsters overrunning this place. Please, can we not have this? I don't need this slime. Yeah, at any rate, it's, I don't know, they're interesting more for, like, the idea of what, it says about, like, where we are with entertainment and where we are with, screenwriting and stuff. As a show, sometimes they do very funny things. William H. Macy is a great actor, and that's entirely why I wanted to watch it. And Jeremy Allen White's also proven to be quite a good actor. And you didn't need to finish this because it was already a ladder at the end. It's like a tricksy one. Anyway, so there's a lot of good acting in it all around. So it's, you know, it's easy to watch as a trashy program. I still think of, I was reading in the paper, there's always lists, you know, about greatest TV series, whatever. And I still do put, I forget about TV series, like Succession. I was like, oh my gosh, I already forgot about that show. It just happened. There's just too much content. It's so easy to forget about these things. But I still think the British version of, because by the time this goes up, goodness knows, they'll attempt it enough times. Whoa, look at that, 3 in a row there. They've attempted so many times to remake it for an American version. The British show Peep Show, which I still think is one of my all-time favorite shows. It could be, I've never rewatched it, so it might not hold up, but I enjoyed that show more than probably anything up to that point. Better Call Saul was really good, but Peep Show is just killed me. I've never been leveled by laughing as hard as I have with that show. It's still probably the funniest show I've ever seen, I think. Yeah, I don't think anything's come close, even. And yeah, that will probably hold. I don't see why it wouldn't. And it was such an unexpected surprise. I had no expectations going in, so it was lovely. I hadn't seen Mitchell Webb before that, so you know, you don't have any expectations, which is a great way to approach things. Can't move a bug. There's gonna be a ladder somewhere here. But outside of that, I don't know. Again, everybody has their own ideas of what is funny. It's such a subjective thing. Is it the same with the idea of like what is a great thing, great program or whatever? I think, well, the qualifying factor for me is always like, is it clever, like the writing clever, and is it well cast, and do all the moving parts come together really nicely to do something really novel, or just it does it exceedingly well. And so few shows pull that off. There's always some failure point. Alright, well, we're just going to go inside. How did we do? We got 37. Yeah, not as much. I thought maybe the reset mines would have more for us. We'd probably have to go deeper. But I was noticing we were seeing a lot of stone. It was hard to find exits, and it wasn't a ton of good ores. But whatever, it's nice to hit those once in a while. Alright, we'll see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.